I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I was so busy in my schoolwork that I was looking up every few minutes, and then all of a sudden I'm getting a call. Oh man, that's crazy. I guess I was trying to finish the one assignment. I've got two assignments I got to complete today, and I'll be done for the past week. And then, yeah. Uh, so how's everybody doing? I appreciate y'all coming in here. I mean, wow, 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see. Let me go back to start. We got Papa, Howdy, Bruce, Sizzleneck, Lisa. Uh, let's see. Not sure who else is in here. Yeah, it looks like everyone. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see. Glad to see you're doing good, Bruce. Uh, so um, I've been thinking about it all day long, and I've been watching this devastation through areas that I love to visit. I love to visit that area of North Carolina, and it's heartbreaking to see all that. Um, us up here, we got some wind and we got some rain. Other than that, it was okay. It blew some stuff around my yard or whatever. We were in one of the end spirals of it, but we didn't get any of the big stuff. The most we might have hits was some 40-mile-per-hour winds. But so I know I've been pretty lazy on the videos. Yeah, a lot of damage was done in Florida, North Carolina, uh, Georgia, seen a little bit. North Carolina and Eastern Tennessee, Western North Carolina, and Eastern Tennessee seem to have gotten a ton of it. How you doing, Jeff? They seem to have gotten the worst, and maybe where it hit in Florida. But there's towns washed away in North Carolina, multiple towns. Um, but next week, this coming week, I'm trying to get a few teachers to sign off on it, and if they will push next week's assignments back a week, I am going to Tennessee to help out. I'm gonna load the truck up with a chainsaw. I'm gonna throw a generator up there, get me some gas, tools, and head down there. Probably also gonna spend as much money as I can on water and take down there with me, and maybe some other supplies. So I'm gonna throw some info up on my YouTube, and if anyone wants to give, I mean, not well, maybe YouTube, but on Facebook, see if anyone around here wants me to carry some stuff down for them, and I will. I'm probably going to go to either Newport, Tennessee, or start at Elizabethton, which is more north toward the Tri-City areas, because I'm betting that they're getting as less exposure than some of the others that were hit. So, uh, but anyway, that's the plans for next week. If I don't get to go, so far I've got two teachers that have said okay. I'm waiting on three others. But And one of them, he's bad about not responding until uh last minute. So we'll see how it goes. So I've got, I showed you all those tools that I got, but I picked up a few more things. Some things I've been wanting to try out for a very, very long time. And this brings us to our quality deal. Let's see. Where we got? I know y'all have heard of PB Swiss. I've gotten one little bitty mini, not mini, short, stubby bit driver. And I wanted to get some more stuff. I got this, and I got some Phillips head screwdrivers, a set of 4 or 5, something like that. Very, very nice. Any of y'all have experience with PB Swiss? The bits on these are so far my favorite bits are Vim. But these, man, they are, you just can't see it. I need a better camera. These things are nice. And from what I'm reading and what I understand, 100% of PB Swiss is made in Switzerland. So this is a nice little set. It wasn't cheap. I think it was 30 something, $40 or something like that. It's 8 bits. Has 8 bits in the handle. Very, very, very nice. There's others I looked at, they were a little expensive. So, and I'd already went a little goofy on tools this month. But Jeff, I really haven't used them yet. I like them on your video, and that's why I bought them. I haven't really used them yet, so I don't know yet. We'll see. But anyway, quality. Do y'all buy some stuff where the fit and finish isn't great, but you still like trust that company? So let's say maybe the numbers wasn't pressed in evenly or across it, or maybe there's some places where the chrome isn't perfect and stuff like that. So how critically do y'all look at, the fit and finish, the quality? When I worked at GE Appliances, one of my jobs was to oversee quality on my line, and we would get stuff back, and they'd say, "Hey, we need to fix this, that, and the other." And we had certain stations where things got checked that had been done further in the line, and it's so hard when you're running. Let's say we were running 600 refrigerators a shift to ensure quality on every single one, even though you think, well, they're doing the same thing on every single one, but it's like compounding issues. So let's say the sectional line that sent them to you let 10% come through that might be something off, screw holes off, just little bitty things, maybe a little dent, maybe some foam coming out where it shouldn't, things like that. So let's say they let 10% come through. So you got 60 things that were bad. I'm not saying it affected the performance of the refrigerator or not. So those 60 things, it comes to you, and let's say out of those 60 things, 30 of them affect your line individually, like the screw holes. You go to drive the screw in, and your torque gun is set to a specific torque, so it bottoms out that torque before it bottoms out the screw where it's supposed to be, because the screw holes aren't aligned properly, or something like that. So then when it gets to the next station, and if you didn't catch that, plus all of your mistakes that you made, then they're dealing with that. We had one specific deal where we could kick back faults, and so it was we would put in what we called the high side. The high side was the high pressure portion of the refrigerator. It was the pump, and it also included the condenser and a few other things, right? So we would build that high side on a line. It would come down a line. They would tip the refrigerator back. They would slide it in, and then they would have to put screws in from the bottom. Well, if that come to us and the screws wasn't aligned, it was just a metal strip in there, a metal nut strip. And when they double-sided taped it, if it slipped, or when they foamed it, it pushed it one way or the other, all of a sudden those screws wouldn't go in properly, and we would spend more than the 40 seconds allowed putting those screws in. So on that, we were allowed to kick them back. There was a place in our line where we could kick it back to them, and their repair team would have to fix it. Now, if for some reason it made it past, and all of a sudden we've got because we wouldn't put that high side in, we'd pull it back out. Some reason it made it past, all of a sudden it's on our repair. So compounding deals. So let's say something simple like this. I wonder, for a quality product to make it to the shelf, how many eyes have to be on it to keep any defects from hitting the shelves? So that's what I'm asking about, like the tools. Of course, when they're making it, they don't have defects designed into it, but because of the processes and missing things, there's going to be defects. So what do they do with them? Do they push them on through? Do they have an allowance? Or do they kick everything back? So what is acceptable to you in the defects that you'll accept in your tools? Now, I was a long, drawn out deal. What do y'all think? And who's probably the best at that right now? I'm going to vote PB Swiss, but that's just me. Let's see. Let me read stuff. Papa said you had a few naders touch down. But is everybody okay up there, Papa? Let's see. Finish doesn't matter to me. Tools aren't for show. Yeah, I understand. Not all parts of the finish are for show. Some of them are for longevity. Some of them are for comfort. Some of them are for just rust prevention, all kind of things. Some of them are for fit. Me too, Leeser, especially at Harbor Freight. I find myself going through what I can go through and finding better stuff, especially with pliers. I can find bad pliers and good pliers in the same bit. I have, anyway. Let's see. As long as the tool works right and it doesn't have an issue, it's causing injury or discomfort. That's good. Jeff's Ratchet Collection. He's going to need one of those big toolboxes just for his ratchets if you don't watch it. 4 come in, 4 more on the way. Snap-on 0 defects, law, maybe a tiny bit. Okay. Few cars and houses got screwed up. Yeah, that whole storm is just it's just rough. I've been obsessed with looking at the damage the flooding has done. And I've got a few friends up in that area, and yeah. Cosmetic defects usually don't bother me with tools, but I've got a few things that just didn't work like I'd expect for them for the name and the price. I understand that too. You expect certain things out of certain tools. I mean, like I would expect less out of a Harbor Freight than I would at a Snap-on, especially with the price you're paying. And there's been once or twice with Snap-on I've been unhappy. And I imagine a lot of people are very unhappy with the 100-tooth ratchet. Yeah, depends on the tool company, but the tool itself, yeah. Let's see. I agree. Breaker bar is expected to put some pressure on it. And yeah. I agree with that, Lisa. Yeah, that's messed up. I tell you, tires is a big one. This is a real big one, especially trailer tires. Have y'all ever tried to get a warranty on a trailer tire? You can get them on car tires, but you can't on trailer tires. And unless you're spending like three, four, $500 per tire for a trailer, they're only rated for 55 and 60 mile an hour, which is crazy. Um, some of these tires are, I mean, you got to buy like a 14 ply tire to be able to go 70 mile an hour. Um, I don't know. It's ridiculous. If you have ever had uh, a travel trailer, you will know the pain. I'm thinking about putting light truck tires on my flatbed trailer. Right now, I've got regular car tires that are rated at 3,500 pounds a piece. So that gives me 7,000 pounds per axle, which the trailer is only a 7,500 pound trailer. So I'm pretty good. Or maybe it's 3,000 pounds or 3,500 pounds per axle, something like that. I don't know. I've got enough, the car tires have enough rating for my trailer, even though it's not the preferred thing to do. I agree, Papa. I agree completely. And there's a lot of them out there that are um, pretty good for the price. Some of them, there's been a huge jump in price here lately. I mean, a huge jump in price on some of the more expensive stuff, and I don't understand it. Um, let's see. Wind wrenches. I have had something from Wind. I've got a metal set of metal shears, the handheld. It's a plug-in kind, but it's for thin metal, and that worked pretty decent from Wind. I haven't tried a whole lot from them. I've got uh, I've got one of those cheap what is it? Scaffolds, and I've got a set of stabilizers from Wind. So far, that's okay. I just haven't tried any of the other stuff. Didn't buy any new tools this week. Ended up with a new shop vac for my pellet stove. Awesome. Keep you nice and warm. Wow, this is some good stuff. I haven't tried this in a while. I mean, I've opened it and I've drank some, but I kind of forgot how good it was. I've had this for over a year now. It's Old Ezra 7-year rye whiskey, foolproof. It's pretty good. It's real, got a real nice taste to it. Yeah, I've got work to do to my stove in my shop. I haven't done what I was supposed to do this summer to fix the flue issue. So I better get it done or else I'm not going to be using it this year unless I see some nice days. I guess I've still got a month or two. Make sure. So this one's from last year, I guess. I know I got it. I got this from an Alabama state store. I didn't polish it off. I put it away. I've got about that much left in it. I put it away. I got about 50 open bottles. So, and while I've got another bottle of that one, I just, I decided I'd get something else out and drink on it for a little bit. Cost of pellets. Now I don't have a pellet stove, so I'm thinking Rob, you were asking that of Lisa. Mine is the waste oil stove. The gear wrench ratchet had a few defects on the chrome, but it isn't an issue. The loose head is more of a concern. I noticed that, and I've noticed that with a few others. Is that one a sealed head, or is it a held in by a ring, like a split ring or something? I noticed on some of mine that were held in by a split ring that they were looser. Yeah, snap ring. They seemed to be looser. But also, I mean, I think sometimes sometimes they come with an O-ring and it's not O-ringing, or maybe there's some tolerances off and everything's not as tight as it's supposed to be or something. $400 for a ton. How long does a ton last you? Wow. That's cool about the Master Force. We've got a Maynard's here in town, and I go over there and, I get some good deals sometimes and not all the times. I like that they have separate sockets and separate wrenches and stuff, so I can buy one if I need it. I used to do that all the time. I don't do it quite as much anymore. But 4 tons in a winter, $1,600 roughly. If you went through 4 tons this year, that'd be roughly $1,600, and that's to heat your home. my power bill, because I've got a heat pump, it runs me. It starts out in December, it's usually about high 200s. And by late January, early February, it's close to 400. And then it tapers back off. But last year, it was either last year or year before, it got so cold I had to turn the emergency heat on. It was too cold for the heat pump. It just was not putting out enough any heat. Four cords of wood. Okay. $3.30 a ton. Wow. Okay. Okay, Rob, remind me where you live, and Lisa, remind me where you live, because that's a big deal. Like, if you live south of me and you're going through that much, that's crazy. If you live more north of me, that ain't quite as bad. uh, Not as often as I should, Papa. Every 2 years, I had to change the capacitor out on it. I need to get someone out here to service it for me. Either that or get out there myself and spray it out. Okay, so New England, that's a big part. You get some cold weather up there, and you're not near the coast, right? I need y'all to buy pellets from dang, what's the name of it? Eva, Inviva pellet company. Because they went bankrupt last year, I think it was. I've got a lot of stock there, and I'm hoping they will come out of bankruptcy in better shape. I have like 2,000 shares of stock. I've got it down to where I'm $2.50 per share lost on it, and I was like at $15 per share. See, need to service the air handler also. Yeah, I did the air handler earlier this year. I didn't do a great job on it, but I did get in there and blow it out and try to clean it and, get the vacuum a hold of it. Wow. Yeah. So do people burn corn cob and stuff like that in their stoves as well? Because we've got places here that bale the leftover, the corn stalks and everything. I wonder if people burn that. I thought about trying to find a place to buy it from and burning it before I got this waste oil heater. Okay. So will the rocks tear your pellet heater up, or will they just get in there and get caught? Because I know it takes a spiral, like a screw, and it feeds it with that screw. Okay, the auger. Okay. Yeah, I've got something like that for it. Papa, I appreciate it. I forget what it is I used. But anyway, Oh, I did not prepare something for tonight, but I want to show you something. And who all we got in here? If we got it's not showing me full list. I want to show you something just in case. I'm sure you've already seen my video on it a while back, but it's this Laser Tools. Let me show you this screen. Laser Tools socket kit. Can y'all see that? I will, Billy. I'll have a shot for you. This is probably my only, so I'll drink the last of that for you. So this kit right here, I bought from Amazon. They're out of stock, but they're out of stock. But let me show you this other. You can get it from, and I'll give y'all a link if you want it. Dang it, where is it at? There we go. Can get it from Worth. It's the same daggum thing, and it's $53.45. Now, one of our guys just bought one off the Matco tool truck. Now, buying it from Matco will be easier to get replaced, but here's the price of that thing. Same thing. It's the same thing, except you can get the case in a few different colors. So, in one point that he made, the price I paid for mine, he could have got 3 of them for the price that he paid for his. Now look, can you get? Yeah, it's made by Laser. Can you get that warranted as easy? Maybe not. But what this is, these are half bits. In other words, they're half the length. Plus, that's a nice little socket set. Wish I'd have brought it in here to you. Because I've got the Laser set outside. I think I'm going to do another video on it. And the one that bought it this week, he sent me he sends me pictures of some of his tool stuff, and he sent me a picture of that, and I said, well, I think that's the same thing as the Laser kit. I was pretty sure it was anyway. And I looked it up and sent him a picture of mine and sent him the price on it. And he was pretty unhappy. I told him I wasn't going to send. I was afraid to send the price to him. But it's nice. But you can also get the half cut bit set from them, and it's a very nice kit. It just doesn't have those mini sockets, which I don't know. Let me look. I didn't see anything. Maybe it just didn't send it to me. For some reason, I've only got, it starts off with the top chat and not the live chat. So there might be people in here trying to comment, and I haven't seen them. Yeah, it seems like a nice little kit for the motorcycle. But I haven't figured out what I was giving away tonight. So y'all have to bear with me. Y'all have any ideas? I got some decent stuff in my you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I wish I could give away a new car and $1 million. That would mean I was in pretty good shape. What do y'all think about this? That is what Jeff did a um that's what Jeff did a review on here a while back. I haven't used mine yet, but I've got a set. I really like it. Wow, a bag of gold. So a bag that's gold. Chipmunk. That's cool. Are those good eating? Uh, he just wanted a drink, Jeff. So, what do y'all? A bag of 10 millimeter sockets. I might could make that happen. I have got um a box, a old toolbox, like a plastic one, but like that, and it's so full of just assorted sockets. It kind of wants to bow in the middle. Um, every now and then, the boy, if I needed something to make a tool out of, or the boys need a socket or something, I'll let them go through that instead of getting my good stuff out. But there's some good stuff in there too. It's just there's a lot of cheap stuff too. They're gonna have such fun going through my stuff after I pass. Let me stop sharing that. Now we need to start putting together names, don't we? Uh, Olsa is selling 100 10 millimeter sockets. I think there's like a deep well and a shallow, and like maybe 10 different versions. So 10 different versions of a 10 millimeter socket, and they're selling a brick of them, 100 of them. It's kind of ridiculous. Let me look at it and see how much it is. Let's see. It's $100. So let me show you. Okay. It's 25 of each. It's 25 shallow quarter, 25 deep quarter, and 25 shallow 3/8 and 25 deep 3/8. That's crazy. I wouldn't buy it. I'm not one of those that tends to lose my 10 millimeter, but it is the big joke. Everybody talks about it. Let's see. Yeah, that would be cool. The bandolier. Did I show y'all that cool socket? The cool spark plug socket that I showed y'all in the kit, but I found one from Snap-on. Did I show y'all that last week? Okay. No, it's okie doke, Papa. Take care. See y'all later. Let's see. Let me pull this one up. It's this socket here. Stop sharing that. Start sharing this. So it's a low profile spark plug socket, and you slide it over your socket and you use a wrench on it instead of whatever. But $45.75 for that socket. That's the one thing I couldn't find for a decent price trying to remake that Harley Davidson kit. But I think I'm going to buy one anyway. I don't know. I'm going to see if my tool guy will give me a decent price on it. So let's look. Who doesn't want to be in the giveaway? As a matter of fact, who wants to be in it? So Sizzleneck doesn't. Let's see. Jeff, you want to be in this one? Leeser doesn't. Okay, Rob. Where's Pete at? Jeff was wrestling Barn Critters. Okay, Rob. Here's your name. I'm going to set it to the side and put them in there together. Rick's not in here. Bruce, you want to be in it? There's your name. Okay, okie doke. Okay, Jeff. When'd you win something last? I don't have you down for the past month, but maybe I'm a little off. Did I lose y'all for just a minute? Did I lose y'all for just a minute? Dadgummit. It keeps telling me chat disconnected. I don't know what's going on. Okie doke, Hammer. I'm just noticing you in here. Let me put you in there. There's Rick Hammer. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, Bruce. Here's your name. Well, I'm doing this from my computer. Yeah, it keeps giving me issues. So Warren, did you show up? see. Walter Frederick, you won. So, Lisa, you liked your little pack of stuff I got you or I sent you? I appreciate it. Uh, I wish y'all could post pictures up. That would be cool. But there is going to be a community. They're trying it out with different people right now, but there's going to be a community of there like a. I guess I would have my own Facebook page, except it's going to be a YouTube page where everyone can talk back and forth. Okay, Hammer. So sizzle neck in here. I think he might have been here earlier. Are you still in here, sizzle neck? Squirreling the pennies away for a new box. I understand. Okay. Don, he won. There's Jim. Okay, it looks like I've got 3 people that I know of. Or, yeah, 3 people. So I'm dropping your names in here. Bruce, dropping your name in here. If I don't call out your name and you're in here, let me know. And you're wanting to be in this. Rob Norton and Hammer. Okay. Is anybody I'm missing? Wow. Okay. Going once, going twice, shaking it up. It is Rob. Congratulations, Rob. I'll get that out to you. I hope it comes in handy. They're pretty decent. They stick real well. I might do a video on them comparing some others. I'll get that out to you as soon as possible. I'm going to do this. I'm not asking y'all for money, okay? But I am going to go ahead and give you my PayPal address. Just in case you want me to buy, tell me what you want me to buy with it, and I'll buy it. And if you send me money, I will use it to buy whatever to help those people out when I go down. If I don't get to go down to the Tennessee, North Carolina area, I'll refund if anybody sends me any money. And this is just going to be to buy water or gas for chainsaw or the generator. I'm having a problem getting into my account, but it's the same as my email address. So just don't send it goods and services, please. If you send anything, don't send it goods and services because I'll have to pay taxes on it, and I don't plan on doing any type of, charity deal for this. So, yeah. But I'm going to close it down for tonight. I need to finish up some homework. I hope my instructors have emailed me. If not, I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm got to take some stuff off, empty my truck out, sharpen my chain on my chainsaw, load up my generator, start loading stuff up, and hopefully I don't do it all for nothing. And as soon as I get word from all of my instructors, I'm going to get in the truck and I'm going to head southeast. So, but thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. As soon as I can get some time to upload some videos, I will. But other than that, y'all take care. Have a blessed week. Just take care of each other. Good night.